Okay.
Hi, Pageantology 101. Go.
Hi Pageantology, my name is Krystyna Pyszková and I'm Miss World Czech Republic 2022. Please follow my journey on Instagram and I'm just sending you the big hugs and kisses from beautiful Manila, Philippines.
Thank you, babe.
To ask, so before arriving here in the Philippines, where were you?
So before arriving to Philippines, I was in many countries because besides my queen journey, I'm a model and I'm a student. So I was working in Switzerland and Italy. Right now I started working with a new brand, Guess. So I had a lot of photo shoots and I decided that it would be nice to come here to Asia. I went to Thailand and now I'm here in the beautiful Philippines, preparing as much as I can for my journey to the crown at Miss World.
All right. So before we start, maybe
I'm a little bit more blunt, but I love her too. She's very gorgeous. I was following her journey, and I need to say she's a very inspiring woman.
Did he meet you
Yeah.
in person? So I would like to ask, why Miss World? Out of all the many pageants that there's so many pageants right now. What is it about Miss World that attracted you to join this pageant?
I always knew that's a Miss World for me, and for a simple reason. As I said, before I became a beauty queen, I was doing some voluntary work in the Czech Republic, also in Tanzania, Africa. And I started in Czech Republic when I was helping elderly people. And then I decided I wanted to experience something else, and I went to Africa, Tanzania. And actually what we did is that we even opened a school there for students, and I was able to provide their children with a quality education. So I was staying there with my friends, teaching children, especially from the disadvantaged families, because in Africa, Tanzania, the education is kind of expensive and not everyone can afford it. So we decided we want to give the education also to the less privileged ones. And after that, I just came back to Czech Republic, and I was walking in the shopping center, and there was a Miss Czech Republic casting. So I never even thought I would go there. And I was looking at it, I'm like, wow, that looks very exciting. And I just decided I want to join. Because they actually contacted me if I want to join. So I was thinking about it at home, and I came for the last casting. Actually, I was the last girl who signed for the competition, and I need to say it was the best decision. And that's why I also wanted to join Miss World, because as I've mentioned, I know that at Miss World they really care about beauty with a purpose, right? You need to have your purpose. And I found my purpose in life, and that's why I wanted to go to Miss World to talk about my purpose, about education and about the children. And I just know that it's a pageant who really help, and they really care about the society and about the world. So that's why it was my decision.
How did you discover your passion for helping young children to have access to quality education?
Yeah, so it happened actually spontaneously, because I went to Tanzania for a photo shoot, and then I met with amazing people who are just starting foundation in there, and they asked me if I maybe want to join them. So that's how it all started, and I stayed there for a very long time, and I decided to become a volunteer, a teacher in a school. So we were able through that to really get to know the children, and it touched my heart. That's why I'm always coming back every year. And yeah, that's the story why education also I think is a very important topic. With education we can solve many things in the world, and I think without education it would be a very sad place. Me myself, I'm also studying a law university and business university both. And it's just very nice to broaden your knowledge, and I think it's a very powerful weapon in this world.
I will ask the next question if it's okay, guys. So as far as I know, maybe the media will also should know that at the age of 14, you've already been traveling because of modeling. So since you've been traveling all over the world, what has been the biggest realization that you had since you've been traveling at the age of 14? And where was the first country that you visited outside Czech Republic?
So my first country I visited outside the Czech Republic was Spain, and it was for 1 month. I went to Madrid and Barcelona, and I remember my mom was crying when I was leaving, and I was that young that I didn't even realize what's gonna happen next. But I went to Spain, and it was a very, very good experience. I learned how to be independent because I arrived and I didn't even know how to use a subway. I didn't know how to use we didn't have internet in our phones. It's some time ago, so I didn't even have a Google map. So I bought myself a physical map on the street, and I tried to learn how to even use the public transportation. So it was a big wake-up call, and I learned how to take care of myself. So I know that everywhere in the world I am right now, I know how to take care of myself, which is important, and I'm happy it's helped me to become a very strong woman.
Okay, next question from the media. Yes.
Hi, my name is Francois from Pageant Mag, Philippines. Krystyna, as a professional model, what do you think is your advantage now joining the pageant?
Can you repeat the question, please?
What is your advantage as a professional
advantage.
model in the pageant?
My advantage can definitely be that I'm used to be on a runway. I'm used to work with people on a photo shoot, so I know how it goes. But I need to say that beauty pageants, that's about something else. It's not only about being a model. You can be very beautiful, you can be a successful model, but it doesn't mean that you're gonna be a good beauty queen. And opposite, if you're an amazing beauty queen, doesn't mean that you will be successful on fashion weeks in the world. And it definitely gave me some fundamentals, but I think the most important part is still what I've learned after that modeling career, and that's during my journey with Miss Czech Republic, and that's during my work abroad and my social projects.
Okay, next question.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Arvin, entertainment reporter. So, this is your first time here in the Philippines?
Yes, it's my first time, but it was always my dream because my very good friend from Czech Republic, she's from Philippines. Her name is Maria Sunshine, and I grew up with her. And it was so funny because when I was young, she had a dream, and she told me, "You're not gonna be a model, you're gonna be a beauty queen. I've seen you in my dream with a crown." And after a few years, I really became a beauty queen. And she was always telling me stories about how Philippines are a beautiful country, that it's looking here like Maldives. You have beautiful islands, beautiful beaches. So I'm super, super excited to be here. It was a little bit last minute decision because I was supposed to go only to Thailand, but then I realized that it's only 3 hours from here, so I needed to come here and visit the beautiful Philippines.
Good. And so far, how was your experience doing the charity work yesterday, I believe?
Yes.
You had a charity work.
Yes. Actually, we had a full week of schedule because I'm trying to make the most of it. And yesterday we visited elementary school where I was able to participate with the children. We had a beautiful seminar where we talk about confidence, self-development, education, and achieving your dreams. Because I think the children need to realize that they can become whoever they want if they're gonna work hard and if they're not gonna give up on their dreams. So I was able to connect with them, and also we had a little surprise for them. We gave them some school supplies they needed, and we worked with the school supplies. So it was a very enriching experience, and I need to say that they gave me a very warm welcome. So it was so much fun, and I wish I could have come again.
Yeah.
All right, next question. Yes.
Purpose in life, and I want to show it to the world, and Miss World is such a big stage, and I want to talk about it, and I want to connect with the girls and with the world. I want to be the ambassador for the good things, because I think if you are the one who is really believing in what you're doing, other people can see it. And why I should be the one? Because I know that's who I am. I'm not pretending, I'm not playing any role. It's just who I was my whole life, and I would love to become just the best version of it and do it in the biggest scale possible, and just to show my purpose to the world. I will have. His name is Bench, and he
2020.
2020.
22, yeah.
So would you say that you're very prepared?
Be the next year, and we're gonna fly there in February, and the final is going to be in the beginning of March in India.
In India.
Yes. I was not expecting it is going to be through the camera, but I'm very excited to be here in the beautiful Philippines and to be able to talk to you. You're my biggest inspiration, and I can't wait to join the Miss World stage next year in March.
The winner is
Carolina, yeah.
Carolina. So, how do you plan to stand out in the pageant, considering that Miss World usually attracts a huge number of delegates year in and out?
I'm just going to plan to stand out, showing my true self. I don't want to, as I said, I don't want to pretend I'm someone else than I really am. So I'm planning to show who I am, what are my biggest forces, and I know I'm a very hardworking person, and because I love my work and I have the passion, I have my purpose and the message. That's why I will just go there. I want to enjoy it very much with all the girls. I don't want to really compete. I just want to show myself and really be sure I'm going to be the best version, because I know the biggest competition is not the other girls, but it's myself.
Okay.
So because I'm studying business at the same time, I like home and I feel like everyone is my friend. Everyone is super nice and I'm enjoying it so much. But the second thing which surprised me is also the traffic, because we have a very busy program. I'm training my passerella, I'm training how to pose, I have photo shoots, media conference, and together with that I need to move from a place to place. Also, as I mentioned, we visited a school, and with the traffic it's very hard to do as many things as I imagine in my head, because of course I'm from Prague, which is a small city. It's about 1 million people comparing to Manila, and the traffic is not that a big problem in there, and here it's possible to be 2 hours in a car if you're going from one place to another. So that's also what surprised me, but I need to say that I very admire the people here, that even though the traffic sometimes can be very challenging, you're always on time, even 1 hour earlier. That's very admiring, and I need to say that everyone here is very hardworking. So I just need to say I admire it a lot.
Experiences, what would be its
I love this question.
You have only 30 seconds to answer.
Girl, we've practiced this already. Go ahead. Don't feel pressure. Go ahead.
Because
The title of the book would be
Krystyna?
because this is my journey is from many different journeys which lead all together. So I guess I would say
Linnell. Just simply Linnell.
But you know, okay, it's okay that she's reflecting. You know why?
Yeah.
We did practice this a lot of times, but
Wait,
actually we've learned a beautiful sentence. You need to help me with this.
please look all
Mahal
the
ko
self.
kayo.
Yeah.
Mahal ko kayo. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining this press conference, this little talk with the media, with the fans. I'm so happy to be on my Miss World journey, and if there is one thing I can ask you now is to do not forget to just support your favorite contestant. And if you want to support me, you can definitely do it not only on my social media but also at the Mobstar platform. Us as Czech Republic, we're a smaller country, so I'll be definitely happy if even people from abroad can support me there and give me your likes and votes. And yeah, I'm just very grateful to be here, and that's the thing I realized after I joined the beauty pageants, that it's just warming your heart that you have someone who is cheering for you, that you have your fans and people who are willing to help you. Because in modeling it was a lot about appearance, and I didn't feel anything like I feel right now. So thank you so much. Salamat.
So beautiful.
Thank you. And Krystyna, maybe you can invite them to follow you in your
Yeah,
Instagram.
Yeah, definitely.
Any socials.
My Instagram is Krystyna Pyszková. My name is a little bit difficult, but it's spelled Krystyna, Pyszko, Krystyna Pyszková. I'll be so happy if you send me a message and if you just give me a follow and we can connect and you can
We will
follow
tag
my
you
journey.
later. We will tag your photo later.
Okay.
Alright. So thank you so much, guys. Diba? Naglalakad na filter.
Here.
Grabe.
Nag-picture mo siya muna gamit ang muna.
Siya.
Hawaii. Hi, please. And then a flying kiss.
Mars.
Thank you.